Hey everyone, Julian here, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick tip to make your 808s hit a lot harder, and just give them a lot more power and presence in your mix. So, I got this beat here that I've been working on. I'll show you. It's pretty simple. And I've got the Spinz 808. Pretty straightforward. Obviously, if you know about trap production, you probably know this is a very common sample. And it sounds pretty good. Only problem is, if you hear, the 808 isn't really hitting that hard. The kick is hitting pretty hard, and that's giving it that punch. But the 808, and it's definitely loud enough, but the 808 doesn't have quite that nice tail and sort of just presence that we usually want in the mix. So what I'm going to do to fix this is I'm going to grab a saturator. And if you don't know what saturation is, I use it a ton in my videos. It was a little bit of a meme for a while, actually. That's how much I've used it. And basically, what it does is it's think of it as a very subtle distortion. Obviously, you can get very extreme distortion with it, but for the way we're going to be using it today, we're going to be using it as a subtle distortion, which is going to add harmonic content, and I'll show you this with an EQ8 because it has a spectrum on there. But it's going to add harmonic content over top of the sound we already have, and thus giving it more presence, and you're going to hear it a lot more. And it's going to be a bit more powerful in the mix, or you're going to perceive it as being more powerful in the mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to solo the 808. And if you look at the thing on this EQ here, you can see this sound has a lot of harmonic content, but it's mostly happening around here, these peaks that change with the notes that are being played. And if we start turning up the drive on the saturator, you can see it's starting to expand even further, and I'm just going to turn it way up just to show you. So you see when we turn it up all the way, it gets really, it's really got a lot going on over there. But I'm going to use this a little bit more subtly. I'll usually set it to maybe 8 or 9. And you can play around with different things too, the output and the dry wet. I'll talk about this stuff a little bit in a second, but as you can hear, now that I've added that in the, on top of the 808, it's a lot more powerful in the mix. It's a little bit too powerful right now, but, I'm just doing this quickly. Obviously, you can fine-tune it, when you're working on your own beats. But yeah, this is a really powerful tool because, again, what it's going to do is it's going to add those higher harmonics over top of your fundamental, which is sort of the basic lowest harmonic that's the most powerful, basically. And it's going to add those harmonics over top of your fundamental. They're going to give it power and presence, and it's going to be a lot more audible and a lot more powerful in the mix. So if you like this video, make sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, maybe you can share it if it really helped you out. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another tutorial.